Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many... skilled passers are on both rosters. First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
From deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Sadaransky. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Sadaransky's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
It's rebounded by Vesely. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Inside. And he dunks it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Sadaransky. Here's the pick. To the paint. And Ward pulls it down. Pass to Vezenkov. Three-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Shengelia. Back to Hernan Gomez. Sadaransky outside. No good on the triple. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
They set the pick. Here's Vezenkov. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Good work there as it goes. Sadaransky's got 6. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. On the wing, Fournier. Fires the 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Hernan Gomez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
Here's Ward. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And that's an intentional foul. Pass to Shengelia. And here's Sadaransky. With the drive. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Yeah, defense simply not quick enough. And when you're trying to cover down low, a split second is all it takes.
Here's Vezinkov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball stolen. In transition. Here's Sadaransky. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Here's Ward. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
This one for 3. The rebound by Vezinkov. And there's a pick. Outside Fournier. To the inside. Sadaransky with the steal. In transition, here they come. The home team calls timeout. That one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Ntilikina. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Pass to Fournier. Here's Hall. Crafty move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
From downtown, Hall controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Ward. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Vesely. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's La Providola. Still without a bucket. Pass to Norris. .105 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6.
Man, good whistle there.
first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. It's intercepted. 51 seconds left in the first quarter here. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that's good as he hits both shots. .40 seconds left in the first. Baseline jumper. The rebound by Hall. Here's Ward. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Vezenkov. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Vezenkov's got his second basket of the night. Deflects the pass. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by one. And quarter number two will get underway just after this short. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Here's Shengelia. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here he goes. Shengelia with a rebound. Satoransky goes in. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Ntilikina. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Peters, no good.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw. A tight game here in Utah. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Dorsey. Plenty of space. He can't get it to go. Driving inside. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
The home team calls timeout. That free throw, no good. And no luck that time either. Second chance effort. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Pass to Ntilikina. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Satoransky outside. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
He takes it in. Ntilikina misses. Knocks it loose. Satoransky right side. Fournier with a rebound.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
A shot to stop the run.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
Six on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you, Brian.
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Fall. And he banks in the layup. Fall's got 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And the visitors call time here. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Satoransky outside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Hall. Right wing. Here's Vezinkov. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's tenacious, hitting from the perimeter while drawing the foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 11. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw misses. Second free throw, no good.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And there's a 3-second violation. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Ntilikina misses.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Norris. Over Fournier. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Hall. Pass to Ward. Inside. There's the steal. They set a pick. Here's Hall. And it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now. Until they foul intentionally. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And there's 1:38 left to play in the half. On the wing, Fournier. Six to shoot. Pass to Vezenkov. Satoransky with the steal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Satoransky's got 6 in the quarter.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And that one's good. Norris.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And the visitors call time here. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Pass to Fournier. They need this. Gets the 3 ball to go. Fournier's got 10 points.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Shengelia. Here's Vesely. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Norris. The putback. Shengelia. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
8 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. With 1 on the clock. And we finished off one half of play. They lead by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Satoransky outside. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Ward. And there's the drop.
Oh,
gets you some.
Showing some power. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to Satoransky. It's picked off. Here's Vezenkov. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Tipped. Here's Ward. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Out to the wing. Sadaransky outside. That three's off the mark. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And it's Fournier penetrating. Count the basket. Fournier's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Sadaransky. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Pass to Fournier. The three. It's rebounded by Vesely. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And he comes up with a bucket. He has 7.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Fournier goes in. Misses from close range.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Sadaransky outside. 5 to shoot. He can't hit that time. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The home team calls timeout. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Vezenkov. Wide open. Yep, count it. Vezenkov's got 11 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 14.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Sadaransky. That one's off. Still out of sync. Driving to the basket. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Vezenkov for the tie. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. And he drives in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vesely. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Ntilikina. On the take. Here's Vezenkov. Clock at 6. Here's Ward. That one a little long.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Takes a 3. A rebound by Vezenkov.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Vesely. That shot off. Here's Vezenkov. 14 points for him. Pass to Dorsey. Oh, it's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Vesely. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Vesely's got 5.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
.41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Ntilikina, covered by Satoransky. Just 4 to shoot. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Ntilikina. The shot, no good. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Ntilikina. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Peters. Over Hernan Gomez. Peters, no good. Here's Fall. For 3. Peters grabs a miss.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And that one misses.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Hall. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pass to Fall. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Satoransky with the steal. And he gets that one.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Pass to Peters. Now Fournier. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The home team calls timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. To the inside. Here's Shengelia. Off the left rim and out. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Outside Fournier. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
It's hauled in by Fall. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Down low. Here's Ward. Inside. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. From 15 feet away, Fall. Six to shoot. Softly drops in the floater.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The home team calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Sadaransky outside. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
On the wing, Fournier. Oh, got a piece of it. And the visitors call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Two on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
There's a screen.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And he makes the first. Fournier hits them both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Sadaransky right side. No good on that one. That one's no good. Here's Ward. There's a minute 59 left in the game. Now here's Fournier. Oh, touches it off the glass.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a four-point ball game.
Making them when it matters most. Those trips to the line can build some confidence.
A minute 29 left in the fourth. They swipe it. All alone on the break. Yes, sir! Moving quick and a great assist in transition.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And the visitors call time here. .111 left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
The home team calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Sadaransky. .52 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Ntilikina. Oh, the shot is off.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 5 on the clock. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Connecting at the charity stripe, so important. Now you are up 3.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He's perfect from the line this time. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.